Hello everyone, my name is Patrick. Today I'm going to talk about the keys to wealthy and happiness. If you are watching this video for the very first time, kindly subscribe, hit the bell for notification purposes so that every time when I upload the video, you'll get a notification. If you want to be successful in life or you want to be happy in life, you might want to look at some of these keys that I'm going to talk about. I'll explain every detail, every point in a much more detailed manner. The first one is how to handle frustration. We all get frustrated like time and time again, whether you are rich or not, but we all do encounter frustration. The only difference is how you handle frustration. That is what differentiates all of us. If you want to be more successful, you have to be willing to handle more and more frustration. You have to keep on until you attain your goal. We usually get frustrated like when we don't achieve according to our things don't work out according to the way we planned, which is normal. Things don't always work out according to the way we plan them to be, but do not lose heart. But the successful people in life know that they have to keep on handling more and more frustration in order for them to have a breakthrough. The second point that I would like to talk about is how to handle rejection. Rejection is something that most of us avoid. It has a sting. It makes you look like someone that is not good enough. I know there are those times like, let's say you went for a job interview, you did all that you could, you've got all the qualifications needed, the expertise, the experience, the way the interview was conducted, everything seemed to work in your favor. Then at the last minute, you just receive a rejection letter saying that they are unable to consider you for a position. I know it's very much painful. I've been through that at times without number. But rejection in itself is a normal thing, especially if you really want to be wealthy. You have to be willing to try more and more, even after being rejected. A good example on rejection, we can look at the life of Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders had this recipe that he wanted to sell to a prospective buyer. He went from one restaurant to another trying to convince them about how good his recipe was, and that he was only going to get a certain percentage of the profits if they were able to consider using his recipe. All the restaurants were all telling him the word no. They were all rejecting his idea. But Colonel Sanders could not give up. He was going from one restaurant to another, and it took 2 years for him to be able to get a breakthrough. After 2 years with the same idea, that is how someone was finally able to give him a chance. And this made Colonel Sanders to become a multi-millionaire. And formed what is known as KFC today. So you can see, guys, that rejection is not the end of the world, but rejection is a blessing in disguise. You just have to keep on trying more and more. You just have to keep on knocking from one door to another. Someone out there will certainly give you a chance. Then the third point to wealthy and happiness is how to handle complacence. This term known as complacence, I've seen like even most students, those that perform very well at school, they usually get complacent. I've noticed that, especially that the has been doing well during the other exams and everything, the tests in class and all that. They feel that they don't have to keep on learning new things. But most of them usually end up getting disappointed. From being an A student to getting very low grades. Most of them end up flopping from their exams. So if you are complacent, you will lose even the success that you are enjoying at the moment. If you want to retain, if you want to keep your success, you have to be willing to learn more and grow. But if you are not growing and you are just in the same situation, you are stagnant in the way you do your things. No improvement, no growth. You will lose even what you have. Then the last but not the least is the act of giving. Now, if I talk about giving, sometimes we say that the reason why I don't give is because I'm poor. It's because I don't have much, so I can't give. But one of the things that we learn from all the successful people is that all the successful people usually give back to their communities. Sometimes we can say that, okay, the reason why they give back to their communities is because they are wealthy. But the thing is that giving back doesn't mean that you have to wait until you become very rich for you to be able to give. No. What it is that from the little that you earn, you can decide whether to give like maybe 10% of what you earn to other people, those people that you know that they won't be able to pay you back. That on its own sets the motion in order. It is the way to get rich, because it means that now you are connected now to the source. So you give a 10% of that, of what you earn. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.